Today we embark on a fascinating journey to explore the rich history of the Yupik people, an indigenous group native to the Arctic regions of Siberia and Alaska. Join us as we uncover who the Yupik people were, where they came from, and how their society functioned, and what happened to them over the centuries. To understand the Yupik people, let's start with their origins. The Yupik are the part of the larger Eskimo-Inuit language family, which includes the Inuit and the Aleut peoples. Eskimo-Aleut is a language family encompassing Eskimo and Aleut languages. Yupik, spoken by the Yupik people, falls within the Eskimo branch, with Inuktitut being another notable Eskimo language. Aleut language are spoken by the Aleut people in the Aleutian Islands. Their presence in the Arctic regions of Siberia and Alaska dates back millennia before the Yupik. Various Paleo-Eskimo cultures inhabited these lands, leaving behind a rich archaeological record. Paleo-Eskimo cultures, including the pre-Dorset, Dorset, and early Paleo-Inuit, thrived in Arctic North America and Greenland from 2500 BCE to 1000 CE. They excelled in hunting, gathering, and crafting tools. These cultures later declined, potentially due to the environmental shift and contact with the Thule people. This deserves a separate episode dedicated to itself, or I might get off track talking about them. Now, getting back on track. The ancestors of Yupik people first migrated to the Arctic regions of Siberia and Alaska from Asia thousands of years ago, likely crossing the Bering Land Bridge during the last ice age when the sea levels were lower. These groups share a common linguistic and cultural heritage and are believed to have diverged from the common ancestral population in the region known as Beringia. Before the emergence of Yupik culture, the Arctic regions were inhabited by various Paleo-Eskimo cultures. These included the pre-Dorset and Dorset cultures in Canada and the Thule culture, which gave rise to the modern Inuit. In Alaska and Greenland, archaeological evidence such as ancient tools, dwellings, and art provides significant insights into the pre-Yupik cultures in these regions. These artifacts give us a glimpse onto the ways of life, tools, and artistic expressions of these ancient people. The Yupik people, like their predecessors, were highly skilled at adapting to the harsh Arctic environments. They developed specialized tools for hunting, fishing, and navigating icy waters. Their dwellings, such as semi-subterranean sword houses, were designed to withstand extreme cold. Despite the passage of time, Yupik culture maintained a strong continuity through oral traditions. Stories, legends, and songs were passed down through generations, preserving their cultural identity and knowledge of the lands. It's essential to note that within the Yupik culture group, there are distinct subgroups, such as the Siberian Yupik and the Alaskan Yupik, each with its own unique traditions and dialects. These subgroups have evolved into responses of their specific geographical locations and interactions with the neighboring cultures. Understanding the origins and predecessors of Yupik people provides a broader context for appreciating their cultural evolution and the challenges they might have faced throughout the history. The Yupik people were highly adaptable to the harsh Arctic environments, as we have learned from their way of being. These skilled hunters and gatherers were known for their ability to navigate icy waters and the vast tundra expanses. Their way of life is a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. Yupik communities relied on hunting marine mammals like seals and walrus, fishing for salmon, and gathering for food. These practices were essential for their diet and survival. Yupik communities developed specialized tools such as kayaks for hunting in icy waters, dog sledges for transportation, and intricately carved implements made from wood, bone, and ivory. Their homes were semi-subterranean sword houses, providing insulation against the extreme cold. These structures were communal and included separate areas for cooking, sleeping, and storytelling, which you can already assume might be a living room. Yupik communities practice seasonal nomadism, moving between coastal and inland areas to follow the migration pattern of animals and availability of resources. Yupik clothing was made from animal hides such as sealskin and caribou fur. These garments protected the harsh Arctic climate and were adorned with intricate designs. Yupik communities were organized around extended families and clans, which played a pivotal role in the social structure and governance. The Yupik preserved their cultural heritage through oral traditions. These narratives conveyed historical accounts, moral lessons, and profound connection to the nature. Yupik art is characterized by intricate carvings, masks, and ceremonial objects. These artistic creations often depict animals, spirits, and ancestral figures and were used in rituals and celebrations. Traditional Yupik spirituality included animalistic beliefs where animals, natural elements, and spirits held sacred significance. Shamans played a crucial role in mediating through the human and the spiritual worlds. Cooperation within the community was essential for survival. Resources were shared among members, and cooperation extended to hunting, gathering, and construction of communal buildings. The Yupi people's way of life and culture are intri- intrinsically tied to the Arctic environment. Their remarkable ability to adapt, their emphasis on communal living, and their rich culture expressions have allowed them to thrive for generations. These aspects of Yupik life continue to be celebrated and cherished today as they work to preserve their unique identity and heritage. Contact with outsiders, including Russian and European settlers, began to shape Yupik culture's society in significant way. Missionary efforts introduced Christianity, while trade networks influenced their material culture. In Alaska, American colonization further brought changes affecting Yupik lands and lifestyles. Today, the Yupik people face modern challenges such as preserving their language, addressing climate change, and promoting cultural heritage. Efforts are underway to revitalize Yupik languages and traditions, ensuring the unique identity endures into the future. Despite the historical challenge, the Yupik people persist proudly maintain their cultural heritage and they serve as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of indigenous communities. Their legacy is a reminder of the importance of preserving and celebrating diverse indigenous cultures that enrich our world. These indigenous communities continue to maintain their cultural traditions, languages, and ways of life in various regions of Siberia and Alaska. While they have faced challenges over the years, such as cultural challenges, environmental issues, and contact with outsiders, many Yupik individuals and communities are actively working to preserve their heritage and strengthen their cultural identity. The Yupik people are an important part of the indigenous diversity of Arctic and continue to contribute to the cultural richness of the region they inhabit. Thank you for joining us in the exploration of the Yupik people's history, culture, and legacy. We hope this journey has shed light on the incredible story of the Yupik and their enduring contributions to our world. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the voices and stories of indigenous peoples from across the globe. Until next time.